what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through the early games for the 2020 NFL season of Week 8, and we are on the final early afternoon game. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers, my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, black and gold.
There you go. Good job. You got it right.
Whatever, dude.
That's right. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. This is the battle of the NFC North, the two top teams, and arguably two of the best teams in the AFC, maybe outside of maybe KC.
Yeah, I would agree with that
So Baltimore's the favorite here at -4, and your total is 46.5. So Pittsburgh gets teased up to +10. Baltimore would get teased across the 0 to +2. Your over gets teased down to 40.5, and your under gets teased up to 52.5. So this is a game that I always love watching. I always love Steelers versus Ravens. They're always like hard fought, hard hitting, trash talking, crunch.
Answer to answer. Yep. Like one touchdown here, one touchdown there, an interception here, an interception there. These games are actually really fun to watch. A nice little stat before we dive into the juicy lean. 2008. It's been a long time. Come a long way. 14 meetings. All those games that they played, the victory was decided by a touchdown or less.
Yeah, 7 points or less. And that should automatically, when we tell you that stat, that should automatically tell you where we are leaning in this game.
I do. Not only am I picking the Pittsburgh Steelers at +10, I do think that their defense, I think they do have the number 1 ranked defense in the league.
Overall, they do have the number 1 ranked defense total, but Baltimore's right behind them.
Right. I have my concerns for the Pittsburgh offense. Not as much as I did the defense, though, how they almost let Tennessee just kind of creep in on them, too.
Yeah, it's hard to say because, like I said last week, they're down their star middle linebacker and Devin Bush, and at some point, Tennessee will find a way to get the Derrick Henry in the running game going. It's very, very difficult to stop Derrick Henry.
But the good news is that what's his face? Mark Ingram is still out from the ankle.
Ingram is out in this game, so they're going to run Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins in this game. But don't expect them to be too effective on the running game.
Hollywood Brown might have a big day.
He could if the receiving game opens up to him through the running game. So my one concern for Steelers in this game is, I know Jackson hasn't had as good a MVP season like he did last season, but he's still dangerous in this. And if they have a hard time containing him in the running game, then the Pittsburgh Steelers defense will struggle. That'll open up the passing game, and that could open up scoring more. And I do worry about that because they don't have Devin Bush, but I think the front seven in total will be able to contain them enough, even if they don't win the game, which they do actually have a pretty good chance to win the game. Steelers should be able to have enough to contain the Baltimore offense enough. And then you go to the flip side, you do have the same worries about having enough offense with Big Ben and the rest of the Steelers offense versus a very stout Baltimore pass defense specifically.
That's right. So with that being said, are you leaning towards any of the totals?
If I had to pick a total, I would probably pick the under at 52.5, but I have a hard time trusting it just in general, and there's no value on either side, let's be honest.
Hey, you remember the last time we picked under on a Steelers game?
It made it.
We made it.
Did it not?
We were
I don't hear you
America.
I don't hear you complaining about it.
Woo!
We made it.
Yeah, the under, it does sound a little good, but I think these teams will find a way to score. There's always fireworks in these division games, so I'm not leaning towards anything.
If you had to pick a total, you would pick the over?
What's it at?
40.5. Over 40.5, under 52.
40.5? Yeah, I'd probably pick the over. But the ultimate lean, I think, for both you and I, hopefully I'm not speaking for you, is Pittsburgh +10.
No, you are more than welcome to speak for me in this one. I am going to run with my Steelers that I love so much. 10 points is a lot. You come up with the stat. You tell them about the stat of most of the games in recent history. In the past 12 years, have been a touchdown or less, which makes total sense in this game. So why wouldn't you take the Steelers with as many points as possible?
Right. I mean, the Steelers could just lose by a field goal.
Yeah.
You'd still be awesome.
You're
You'd
still
still
good.
be golden.
But I'll be honest, this game is very winnable for the Steelers because they want to be able to prove that they are the team, not just in the NFC North, but if they stay undefeated, they have a statement game against Baltimore, that they are the team to beat in the AFC overall. So he doesn't necessarily like to do it, but I will in certain circumstances, and that's better take a money line bet in this, and I have almost enough confidence to be able to take the money line in this. And the money line for the Steelers is around the 170, 180 area.
Which is not enough value to you, but you'll take it.
That's not necessarily true because last season I took the Steelers at 6.5, teased them up against the Rams, and I still had 175 in that value. So this is actually better value in this case. I mean, it's hard to say, but in a matchup that I think that is extremely winnable, I am fine taking something plus 170, plus 180. If I think the likely outcome can be of that team winning.
Give me the points, America.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you the points.
Give me
the
points, America.
I mean, this is. There's a chance this could end up on a teaser card for one of us, because I think it's just ultimately too good a value, knowing their recent history, knowing how good both the defenses are, that you can take. That you would really want to bet on the Steelers plus 10.
You know what? Just give me OT.
OT guarantees. OT guarantees it to you.
Give me OT.
And it could very well happen. They were close to getting OT last
year. I think it just might happen in this game. Yeah. Maybe. So.
And who knows? Maybe we get some OT, and you can run to the bank with that,
yeah.
Or at least to the window in this case.
Or maybe Pittsburgh will blow them out, but
could happen. You never know. We'll have to see. I mean, there are some question marks of how much scoring will happen in this game, but you're going to feel a lot safer taking as many points as possible.
I would agree.
Yep, there you go. So Andrew and I both like the Steelers plus 10 in this. May show up on one of our betting cards, maybe both of us, depending on how we feel. But we'll let you know what happens later in the reviews and the No Sweat Bets. But until then, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the information you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews. Leave us a comment below. Let us know how you are playing this game, how you think this game is going to go. But until then, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.